Alright, my lovely. Good. So we're going to get you ready for bed. Get your skin cleansed so you're all clean and ready for sleep. As you know, for me, skincare is very important, and sleep time is also very, 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 very important for your skin. So you really need it to be in its best condition for sleep time, because that's when it repairs and heals and works its magic. So I have got everything here that I would use in the evening. Sometimes a little bit different, varies sometimes from day to day, but generally it's about the same. So I can see that you're all in your pyjamas and you're all clean, ready for bed. So I've got some little hair clips here, so I'll just clip your hair back just to start with, if that's okay. Just to make sure that I don't get any little stragglers blending in with your face. We don't want that, do we? There you are, this side as well. Okay. I need another one. Just worry about this little bit coming. Let's just get that out of the way, so I'll just do it. Okay. Does that feel nice and strong? I think that's gonna have got it. Be alright. Okay, I'm gonna leave mine down if that's alright with you, because I just think it shouldn't be in your way, should it? I'll try not to touch it too much. I say that as I go to touch it, so my hands are clean, my hair is clean, so it should be okay. Right, okay. So, what do you normally do for your skincare routine? Do you pay much attention to it, or do you just tend to just do, like, wash it and then moisturise? Okay, well that's better than nothing, but this is really important. Okay, especially as you get older, I'm not trying to shame you in any way, I'm not suggesting you're old. As you get older, your skin doesn't repair itself as well, it needs that help, so, you know, you want to encourage it and give it the tools that it needs to replenish itself. So I've got some makeup remover pads. It's a makeup remover. So I don't know if you've got much makeup on at the moment. Doesn't look like you've really got anything on. Oh, I do that too. Yeah, when I'm in the shower, take off what I can. Don't go mad with it, but I just try and get the worst of the makeup off. And then when I get out of the shower, I do all my cleansing and my toning and creams and serums and everything. So I look forward to my skincare routine now. I never ever used to. To me, it always used to be quite ugh. Some days I bother. I think as a teenager, that's probably why I suffered so much, just because I had never been educated in like how to do it. Nowadays, you've got YouTube and social media where people talk about skincare all the time or advertise products to you, and you know, it wasn't quite the same for me. So yeah, now though, I love it. I like doing masks every day, a different one every day. Like, I just love it. I've got the time at the moment too, so maybe when I'm back at work that might change, but certainly for now, I bloody love it. So we're going to start off by just got some micellar water here, just cleansing. But this is amazing at taking your makeup off. So this one was given to me as a sample. I went on a training day. It does look like it might have been leaking though. It's okay. It doesn't really have a fragrance particularly, but you don't really want things to be perfumed all the time because that's not ideal. But this, I was really sceptical over micellar water. I'd never tried it before. I'd only ever used like eye makeup removers or like proper like oil-based products. and things like that. So I thought, well, it's a water, so I don't really, Anyway, I gave it a go one day, sat it over my mascara on one eye, just clean off, effortless. I just thought, wow, okay, maybe I'll give it a go. Okay, so this one, we're just gonna, okay, I don't know whether it's oil based or not actually, let's have a look. Mostly water, rose hybrid flower water, Damascena flower water, I don't know what that is. Apple amino acids. Doesn't rose hip seed oil. So there is a little bit of oil in there, but that must be what really lifts the makeup off. Okay, so if you want to just close your eyes for me, and I'll pop these over your eyes just to get the worst of the dirt off. I'll just hold them there for a few seconds, okay? So this is what I did for me. Hold them over my eyes, and I just find that really works, sort of melts into your mascara, and then I slowly just release a bit of pressure and wipe away, and it's astonishing. And then there's still moisture on the other side, so we're just going to go over again. I'm just going to sort of come up under your eyelashes, sorry. Okay, and it feels nice and fresh, doesn't it? I'm just going to take the rest of these and just do the rest of your face, just to make sure. And down your nose especially, really get into the grooves there. And just go round and finish at your temples. Okay, so how does that feel? Does it feel okay? Good. Yeah, there wasn't much there, to be honest. I mean, you said you'd taken most of it off in the shower. Mascara tends to come off in the shower, so that's quite good. It just gets rid of the residue. Okay, so next, it's going to be this Superfood Seeker Calm Cleansing Foam. Again, cleansing foams I was a bit sceptical over, because I just thought, it's a foam, it's already mixed. I like, if it's a foaming cleansing wash, I like to work it into a foam myself, like on my skin, because I feel like that really means that it's got in there and cleaned it, because you've had to work at your skin to, this is lovely, really, really, really nice. So this is a calming micellar cleanser, sorry. This says, this luxurious foaming cleanser combines the hydrating and comforting properties of Seeker Calm and vegan kefir with fermented rice water to gently cleanse away dirt and grime for a calm and fresh complexion. Directions: using 2 to 3 pumps, massage over damp skin, avoiding the eye area. Rinse with warm water. If contact comes in with the eyes, rinse thoroughly. So this 2 to 3 pumps is a lot. Like, I would say 2 at most. It depends on the size of your face, and how much moisture there is, I suppose, as well. But I would always start with like 2, and then if I need a bit more, I'd go for a third. Okay, we're just going to. I'm just going to put that into your skin. And really rub that in. It's the kefir tea that you can smell. Okay, right, I'm just gonna, I can use this so I've got a nice warm flannel here for you. I'm just gonna hold this over your face. You close your eyes. just going to hold it there for just a few seconds, just to really let the heat of the flannel just absorb the soapiness. Okay, and then flip it over, and I'm just going to wipe away the excess, any bits that I missed, really sort of make sure that there is no residue. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, right, I'm just going to go and make sure I've got it off of my fingers as well. Okay. Alright, that feeling good? Okay. Lovely, lovely bottle too. Very, very nice. It just smells amazing. I think because it's all fresh ingredients, like, I say fresh, I mean as in like food ingredients, superfoods, you know. So the superfood range for me, like, bear in mind, like, this is just because I like the products and that I've sort of developed a bit of a collection through having done training and yeah, just getting them through work and things like that. Like, I've had the opportunities to try different things, and I've always been skeptical over more expensive products. Like, I do believe that you can buy just sort of drugstore skincare stuff and it still be good for your skin, because don't get me wrong, there are products in my cupboard that aren't anything fancy, which I'll be using. There's one I have for you today. But personally, like, the superfood range is really good for me as someone that doesn't eat as well as I should. I don't get as much nutrition as I should. Shameful to admit, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's you and me, you know. So this particular range, having all its superfoods, like, you're really nourishing the skin, and obviously it doesn't make up for the food that you're not getting, because you need to sort things from the inside out, not outside in. But I mean, I feel like I notice a big difference in my skin when I'm using like the superfood range. I'll take the cap off, and then I'm just gonna I am just going to, I made it go all foamy now. I'm just going to cover your eyes, okay? And I'm just going to spray a few pumps. Okay. Ooh. It's so fragrant, isn't it? But it's not, it still smells natural. It's not perfumed, like an artificial smell. Like, it really does just calm you. And the delicate sensation of the water, just droplets just tapping on your skin gently. They're just lovely. So, now that that's had a chance to sink in, what should we do next? Oh, I know. A mask. Okay, so this is another brand I have trained with. It's called Guino, which is, it's a French brand, so it's like Clarins but a bit different. I mean, it's a good brand. It's not one that I'm as fond of, but this particular product I really love. So it's called Hydra Beauty Mask. So it's just a hydrating beauty mask basically. And it just, I don't even know what the scent is. Apply twice a week in a thick layer, taking care to avoid the eye contour area. Leave for 10 minutes and then rinse. But it's an instant moisturizing mask. But I'd imagine on the box it probably told me what was in it, but I should probably know as well. I'm trying to use the product. It's been a couple of years. But it just smells amazing. Really, really smells amazing. It's just really calming, but smells clean, and good quality, so, and nourishing and moisturising. So I'm just going to take a bit out of the bottle, the back of my hand, and then I've got this lovely brush that it came with. So soft, you'll see. Silky as well. So I'm just going to, I start by applying between the brows and up, and then across the cheeks, on the chin, and then down the jawline, and then across the forehead with what's left. And then you just want to start blending that in. Again, avoiding the eye contour area because that's delicate skin and you don't really want to be putting masks on there. So what I could have done, and what I would normally do, is put my eye cream on and then do my mask, and I forgot, sorry. But it's not the end of the world. Because this is a moisturising mask, it's not actually, it wouldn't be terrible for your eyes if you did get it around like too close. It's more a case of if you're using like a clay mask. Something like a clay mask can be quite harsh and drying, so you want to avoid the eye contours for that. So I'm just going to bring it round. So silky, isn't it? Oh, this is clean because I've washed it, but I only used it the other day. But I know you don't mind sharing, so like I said, it's clean anyway. But I've been using this mask for longer than I should have been, because it is literally, I'm just thinking, it's in July it'll be 2 years and we're in March. It's 18 months, so it is actually past its best, but I don't mind because I just think it's moisturising, so it may not be quite as effective as it should be, but I'm not going to just chuck it away. It just goes such a long way, so maybe I don't put as much on as I'm supposed to, but I don't like waste. I don't like to just use it up because I've got it, or it was just because it was given to me. I make it last clearly longer than it's supposed to. Okay, so there's no sensations on the skin. Okay, no, there shouldn't be. Some of the masks I've got are, which is the one I'm going to do tonight actually, is dynamic resurfacing, which is an LMS one, which is meant to be like deeply cleansing, and that's got a menthol ingredient in it, and it is quite tingly on the skin and feels really cold. So it's kind of, I could understand if you didn't like it, because it is, even when you wash it off, it's like, oh, it's like someone's just, obviously you don't use cold water to remove it, it should be warm water, but even with warm water, and like once you've dried your face, it's like someone, I want to say like Arctic freeze. There used to be like a chewing gum, or like a thing you used to put on your tongue. It's like to make your breath smell nice. Oh, when I was like a young teenager, there's these. I can't even, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. But to try and describe it's really hard. Like, say they're like a little box thing that you lift the lid, and there are little strips inside, like thin little, not chewing gum, but like a gel almost. And you take one out and just lay it across your tongue, and it would be like so cold, like such a strong mint that your tongue would be like almost burning, and it's like like an extra strong mint, but that all over your face. So I could completely understand why you wouldn't like it. Okay, right, I think I've brushed that in enough now. It's only meant to be just put on. And what I tend to do is, with the excess left on the brush, put it over the backs of my hands, because I just to clear any residue off the brush. And you should always treat your hands like you do your face. The backs of your hands are also extremely delicate, so you want to protect them with SPFs. So a hand cream with an SPF is really good in the summer, and yeah, hand masks, everything. So yeah, this is only on for 10 minutes. What's the time? It's a nice product. I really like that. I also like to try different ones, so even though I've nearly finished that now, I kind of think, oh, I want to get another one, but at the same time I think, oh no, well, I'll see what else is out there. Try a different hydrating one. So, okay, how is that feeling? It's looking like it's absorbed really nicely, which says to me your skin might have been a little bit on the dry side, because it's looking like there's not really anything to wipe off. But we shall. I've just got your nice warm I'll just clean this off for you. So I'm going to do like I did before and just lay it sort of across your face and hold it on, just to help lift that mask, okay? It's nice and warm, isn't it? So that will just help push the last of that mask in because of the warmth. So your pores will open slightly, just really, really taking in what's there. Okay, and then take that away, flip it over, and now I'm just going to wipe over, just to really, not too harsh on the skin, just trying to be more gentle. Just want to make sure there isn't really any left. Just down the nose. Lovely. Okay. That feels alright. Just give that a minute, I've got a hair attached to me. Just waft that a bit. Okay, right, and we're going to use the toner again. You always want to use the toner after you've had any warmth or moisture added to the skin. If you've removed any product, you want to be using a toner because you want to close those pores up again. If you leave those pores open, that's when things like creams and oils that are as good as you want them to go in the skin. You don't want them going in the pores because that's when they fill up and then they oxidise and then you get your blackheads. And a lot of people don't actually use a toner, and that's their decision, that's their choice. Personally, I find it so much cleaner on my skin, and there are times where even when you've cleansed your face and you wipe over with a bit of toner, and it's like, oh, okay, because it removes any excess cleanser that's been left behind, or mask in this scenario. If you didn't quite manage to get it all off the skin, this takes the last of it off, and just any last bits of dirt or grime that you might have missed. So it has a cleaning action to it as well as a protection action. Okay. So same as before. I'm just going to cover your eyes up, okay? And we're going to give okay. Nice. I know you're going to be getting one of these after because they're just so nice. And with the spray action as well, like, I'm not so keen on the spray. I prefer to have it on a cotton pad where, like I said, where I wipe over it because you can see that you've got any last bits off. But I don't know, this still works. This is quite good for on the go because it's, I don't know, I like a favourite. There's a kaffir spray from the Superfood collection that's like a daytime. You can use it as a primer, a toner, or just a refreshing spray to set your makeup, or just in the day spray over. And in the summer, oh my god, it is amazing because obviously when it's really hot and you're sticky and ugh, spray a bit of that over you. It smells so lovely and clean. You just feel a bit lighter and a bit brighter. So, I mean, stick me in an Elemis shop. I could probably sell you every product. I just love trying. I've got really into skincare lately, as you can see. I can see there's a little bit of moisture in your skin still. It's only in the last couple of years that I've sort of learned so much more about skincare and realised the importance of it. feel that? Yeah, that's okay now. Right, so next we have the Peptide 4 Eye Recovery Cream. This is a reviving eye cream. It says this skin synchronizing eye cream with Elemis's Peptide 4 and Star Arvensis helps produce the appearance of dark shadows for younger looking eyes. This is to lightly apply to the eye contour area. So this, I really like this one. I tried this out late last year. I love the little pointy nozzle. And you need the tiniest amount, literally a grain of rice, and no exaggeration there. Okay. Doesn't really have a smell particularly. It's not. That's the thing with Elemis products. They smell if they're made from particular foods. Some of them, like, okay, so the night cream that I'm going to use on you is, I think it's like quite sagey, unless that's the day cream. But for example, the eye recovery cream, because there's, let's have a quick look. It's a flour based, oh, maybe it doesn't say in English. Now, okay, if I'd bought it as a retail product, I would have a box and it would tell me. But because it's bought as a trade product, it doesn't have that information. I could find it out for you. Okay, so we're just going to dot it between the eyes, just between those two ring fingers. And then just going to, if you just look up for me, that's great, thank you. Just going to dot it along the area under your eye and a little bit above. Lovely. And then you want to kind of maintain a dotting action, a dabbing action, I suppose you'd say. But you can do a little bit of a smoothing action. You kind of want to avoid that really, because you don't want to stretch the skin any more than you need to. And especially if you've got dark circles, a lot of the time that's down to a build of oxygen, lack of sort of circulation, you know, that sort of thing. Hence sleep is so important. Different fingers. So by doing a dabbing action, if you had a bit of pressure, then you're encouraging the skin to kind of move around and get that oxygen, which where a bit of a massage can be good, but with your fingers it's not ideal. You can buy tools with balls on the end. Typically if you keep them in the fridge, they're very, very cold, but they then kind of makes your eye kind of kick into action a bit. So just dabbing is the best. But this will have ingredients in it that help get it moving, add oxygen to it, and yeah. So the next product, I don't have any Elemis serums yet. They are on my list to get at some point. So in the meantime, I have this Body Shop Vitamin E Overnight Serum in Oil. No D on the end of that one. And I love that it's a pipette. This is really nice. So it's got protective vitamin E and moisturizing wheat germ oil. And that's a bit that, I don't know what that is. I still don't really know what it is. I haven't actually looked into it. But it's a natural ingredient. And it's just a moisturizing product. It's not specifically for anti-aging or problematic skin. It is designed for moisturizing and sort of intense moisturizing. So I've got the night cream and I've got an overnight sleeping mask. So you put that on before you go to bed and it's just to keep your skin moisturised. Okay, so this is quite oily. You literally only need I think I do 4 drops and a dab on my nose, and that's usually enough to carry it down onto my neck. Your neck is so important. Don't forget the neck, people. Okay, so we're just going to do, it does tend to drip out of the end as opposed to squeezing it. I'm going to do one on that side, one on that side, and then one on top, and then one on the chin, just a little bit on the nose. Okay, wasn't very expensive. If you know someone that sells Body Shop products, they can sometimes get you a bit of a discount, which is really nice. So gently massage that into your skin. Facial massage is so important. Like, I don't know if you tend to do anything like that. You should really. I do it every day. Whenever I put that product on, I really, really try to massage it in, make a point of massaging my face. You don't want to do like silly amounts of pressure, but you really want to. It's not so easy doing it. Like me doing it on you, I can use my thumbs and do a bit of that, whereas for me, you can't really. If you do that, I don't know. I don't really tend to do it that way. I can get my knuckles involved lightly, not too much pressure, but to get that sort of lifting, classic, get that lifting action. You want to push everything up. You don't ever drag down. You want to encourage those muscles and cells to go up. So lots of, do a bit of knuckle rolling, yeah. Yeah, so you just always want to push everything up. Up the neck, that's a really good one with your knuckles. Again, it's easier to do it on someone else. And if you're having a facial done, it would come up this way. So, I can do that for you. Just want to get the most of the product spread around your neck first. And then come up the jawline, down your nose, and up your nose. Feels lovely, doesn't it? Okay, it goes a long way, I know. Right, okay, so the next one. So this is a new box of the night cream. So it's a prebiotic night cream for all skin types. Super grain complex prebiotic sweet almond milk nourishes, replenishes and hydrates. Okay, this omega-rich night cream feeds dry and depleted skin, super boosting with intense nutrition. A protective prebiotic and concentrated superfoods of barley, quinoa and sweet almond milk nourish the skin whilst you sleep. Moisture and lipids in your skin barrier are replenished to leave skin feeling smoother, softer and revitalised. Wake up to healthy, outdoor, fresh looking skin. Apply every evening to cleansed, dry skin. Vegan friendly. Okay. So, this is from the older range as such, because they've just redone all their packaging. But it's nice nonetheless. So, just slide or take the cap off. I don't quite know how that. Okay, pulls out, my bad. Right, I haven't used this for, like I said, it's been a little while. Just pump some out of it. Oops. Came out a bit faster than I thought it would. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I just got my nose. I just aimed. Oh well. Okay, I think it needs a bit of a mix. Oh my gosh, it just smells amazing. Okay, so we're just gonna rub that in over the top of your serum. It smells so good, doesn't it? It's just, I think because it smells natural, you can smell the ingredients that have gone into it. You feel like you can smell the goodness within it. And it is all just healthy ingredients, herbs and all sorts. Don't forget to get your neck as well. I mean, realistically, this is the thing. You do need a separate neck cream. and that's one thing I don't have, but I always make a point of applying my moisturizers and serums to my neck because to me that's better than nothing. It's a very delicate part of your skin which tends to be on people like the first sign of aging, because most people don't naturally think about moisturising their neck, so their face can be beautifully young looking and their neck kind of be creping slightly. So just bear that in mind, okay? But I hope that you're having your face cleaned and moisturised, and maybe it's given you something to think about with your skincare as well. So I've certainly enjoyed cleansing your skin for you and moisturising it. I hope you sleep well and relax, whatever it is that you're going to do now. And I'll see you again soon.